2-pack polyurethane requires two separate components to be mixed together, creating a chemical reaction, which are applied over fleece reinforcement. 2-pack polyurethanes can be used on balconies, car parks, and on roofs of domestic and commercial buildings. It provides the benefit of being odour and solvent-free, a wet-on-wet process, which means the whole system can be applied in one operation, and sustainable, as it's 80% castor oil, a natural product. Although there are many advantages to using liquid waterproofing, it's important to be aware of the differences in application on site. These include the application temperature, which may affect curing rates, so refer to manufacturer guidelines. The amount of substrate preparation to guarantee a full bond, with a primer possibly being needed. The requirements to complete a COSH assessment, such as PPE, handling requirements, and unfamiliar smells, which should be checked by referring to the manufacturer's materials safety data sheet. And the disposal of used packaging, with manufacturers consulted for their recommendations on recycling and disposal. In terms of PPE, you need to wear gloves, safety glasses, and all other safety equipment relevant to the site where you're working. The tools required include rollers, brushes, scissors, mixing equipment, and fleece reinforcement. In this example, smaller quantities of 2-pack polyurethane are being mixed within their specially designed polythene packaging, which is then poured into the plastic bucket provided. As with all liquid systems, apply the details first. Initially, seal the internal and external corners to prevent leakage using preformed 165-gram fleece. Cut this using scissors and then coat on both sides prior to placing carefully into the corners. The polyurethane should then be applied at a rate of 3.4 kilograms per metre squared over any other internal and external corners, ensuring that you provide a minimum lap of 50 millimetres. Details such as pipe penetrations and steelwork need to be considered in the same way as upstands, with the fleece cut with scissors and fixed in place by hand, ensuring a minimum upstand height above the roof of 150 millimetres. It's very important that the polyurethane liquid is applied with 2/3 of the liquid under the fleece and 1/3 on top. The fleece has been specially designed with a smooth top and fleecy bottom surface to absorb the polyurethane liquid, so ensure you orientate the fleece correctly when fixing it. Any upstands are completed the same way, ensuring a 50 mm minimum lap is provided. On flat areas of roof, fleece is applied in 2 halves and lapped up to any upstands or walls, then coated on both sides at a rate of 3.4 litres per metre squared. As with the details, all air bubbles are removed during application and a minimum lap of 75 mm provided. This one-coat system will be watertight and resistant to the impact of rain within 1 hour and fully cured within 8 hours. No further coats are required unless you wish to apply markings to the roof.